take a second. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is the channel. This is the Gourmet Pens channel. I actually decided to come in live in 4 minutes early. Sorry. No, that's not what I wanted to say. I meant to say I came in early because I opened the YouTube page for this stream. Just because I like to make sure everything is working. And I noticed that there is absolute madness going on in the chat room. So I just wanted to hop in right now. And so anyway, hello, good evening. Happy Monday, January 13th. And welcome. Yes, this is the channel. Today we are playing with new inks. Also, Happy New Year, if you're into that. I'm not, because it's not a Happy New Year. But that's fine. It's okay, whatever. Whatever. I have a new notebook. I'm on the fence now about using it for this, because I feel like maybe I should use an existing notebook and not, like, mess it up. I don't know. I think I'm going to just lower my audio a bit. There we go. What do you think? Should I use a new notebook? Please help me while I sip some water. Because I actually, although I hate B6 in theory, this is like my favorite B6 notebook, and I feel like I don't want to destroy it with inky soilings. Use it or lose it. Thank you, Simmergy. That does not actually help. I have to tell you something really funny. One of my previous videos, it was the Diplomat Viper video, and the hilariousness. I got a comment that said, you need to learn how to edit, because this was 3 minutes of absolute nonsense or something. And now in the past, this would have reduced me to like sadness and tears, and this time I was so amused. I was just, yeah, it's a live video, dude, where I'm talking to my friends. Do you have an issue? Anyway, I opened it. I did it because you were here with me. We did it together. Let's do the most important thing that we do when we open a new notebook, especially Tomoe. Oh yeah. Okay, this one, I never noticed this before, but it has like sky blue thread. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm very excited. And then I do have a lot of unused notebooks, but not because I save them. It's just because I have so much paper. So I feel justified in it somehow. And smell it. Okay, let me just see who we have here in the room. Because when I first looked at 9:20 p.m. Eastern, we had Lord Hibachi very early. Thank you, Lord Hibachi. We have Simmergy. We've got Doug. We have a lot of conversations between Simmergy and Doug. Self-defeatist. Reasonable. And we have Dragon Drawer. We have Wendy, Sue, Fountain Pen News, and we have John. Welcome, everybody. First question, what does it smell like? Am I sick? Sick? No, I'm just, the air is really dry. It smells very, very faintly of like vinyl, like plastic. And it's very odd. I don't know if it is, it must be a result of the coating on the page, like on the paper. Because it's not a bad smell. It's not like acrid. It's not a negative thing. For me, I really, really like it. No, not like the plastic wrapper. No, Simmergy, no. Please. It smells better than that. So, first up, who is going to Philly? Doug, you are coming to Philly! Oh, it is going to be so much fun. It is such a delightful show. It is a fantastic show. And this one is going to be exceptional because I was involved in helping to plan this particular one. I mean, I usually help, but this one is something that I've been very involved in. So I'm very excited for it. Now, the inks that I have, I purchased when I went to my local, or one of my local pen stores. So this was at Blesket. They are located probably like 20 minutes away from where I am. So they're in Brampton, Ontario. And I realize now that I only posted a story of the inside of the store, but very beautiful. Lots and lots of stuff to look at and try out. And so I wasn't planning to buy anything, but as we know, that's not what happens. So these 3 are the ones that I first picked up, and then I saw this was also there. I'm really behind on what's going on with Pilot Iroshizuku. And I know they've changed a whole bunch of things. They've discontinued some of the previous inks. And I don't know. I just wanted to see what they were like. So we've got Toro. And let me open it up. I also really love these tiny useless bottles because they're so cute. And I think most people can use up this size. It's 15 mils. I can use this up in no time. So that's the first one. We have Seun Gyo. I'm probably going to butcher these words and the pronunciation. And no, I did not look up how to pronounce them, and I should have. So that is Seun Gyo. I thought it was a brown. It is far better than a brown. No offense to the browns. This one is Sui Gyoku. And then we have Rika. So the bottles are so cute. Okay. They're so cute. So we've got 4 bottles of ink, and we have a notebook, and I have selected a glass pen. Now, I should not have delicate things because I break them, but we're going to use this glass pen because I'm lazy and don't feel like cleaning pens today, right before I go to Philly. So I'm going to do my best to try to make this inky exploration like tidy and attractive because I really want this notebook to be pretty. So I was just grabbing a scrap of papier. Oh, John, that question. Oh, there's 2 things going on. First of all, Annabelle, the article, I haven't read it yet. I have it open. And I don't think you guys can post it as a link because I think the things will block it. So this is the Dutch version. And this is the loosely translated version. Congratulations. It is well deserved. And I think it is incredibly cool that there are 20 million people in the Netherlands and you're in the newspaper. So I'm like, yes, represent. So I'm going to do these in order of some sort. So disregard me. Yes, I am scatterbrained. It is the way things go. We're going to start with this one because I think this one was the outlier of the trio. So this was from like last year or something. Sui Gyoku. First of all, Iroshizuku inks don't really have a smell. I know this might seem shocking to some of you. It does not have a smell. I am getting a towel. And I'm going to get some water. So I have been carrying, like usually I have my water that I dip my stuff in just a cup that either I drink from or I spill or both. So now it's in a bottle. And so it feels like it might be safer. We'll see. Now, this, we're going to just dip it. We're going to muddle some. And first thing I want to do is have a bit of water to muddle with. So we're going to muddle. Let's muddle. Do you like that word? What words do you like? Tell me. Tell me of your words. Anyway, this makes me laugh thinking about the guy who complained about my nonsense and that I need to learn to edit. I'm like, you're in the wrong place, sir. You've come to the wrong channel for that. If you want editing, you need to go elsewhere. Okay, let's do okay. Let's do this. So we're gonna do, oh right, I put some water in there. I forgot. This is actually my first time using the writing side of this glass dip pen. Why? Yeah, it's my first time using the writing side. So I need to rearrange. I'm very sorry for all my rearranging. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to get back into it, like my setup and everything. It's been a while. So I don't like how it keeps changing focus. It's bothering me and I don't remember how to fix it. So we're going to just not worry about it right now. Might this be worse? I don't know. Well, it's a little bit worse. There we go. I think this is going to let me keep my focus better. There we go. So this is, let's redip. This is Pilot. Sorry, yes, it's a good thing I was wearing pants, because when I switched the camera, it showed you like the edge of my chair. If I was not wearing pants, it would have been terribly awkward, maybe. Or not awkward, but I would have gotten some kind of YouTube like violation of some sort. So this is Iroshizuku. We have so much stuff going on, people. Please update me. Strings and petals, a dip nib design. Yes, please do that. Oh, that would be really nice. I really like the glass pens, except I am not meant for delicate goods like glass, because I'm not meant for having a body either, because I break the parts and all the stuff. So we have Sui. Gyoku. Is this supposed to be legible? Not really. Not necessarily. John, you asked a really good question. You asked if Pilot were to ask me to design an ink, what would it look like? Oh, what a good question. You always have the best questions. That's a really, really good one. What would I want from Pilot? I already know. I don't know if they would ever do this, and I don't know what it would be called, but for the last, I'm going to say 2 years, possibly longer, I've been really into this minty green. So kind of this color, but for inks, a very, very light minty green. Like the Diamine Celadon Cat, and even greener, so like the Mont Blanc Prince Albert, and lastly, I'm gonna say something like this, which is this is the dominant industry version, Gorio Celadon. That would be the color I would ask them for, something like this, and I would absolutely love it if they would do that for me. I don't think they ever would, but I mean, they should, because obviously I'm very cool. And I'll be like, John told me that I could have this. I'll just blame you guys. I'll be like, my chaotic chat told me that I could have this. Right, so I'm supposed to be talking about the ink. I'm sorry. So this ink is a really very nice medium teal, like green blue. Yes, that is correct. Dominant industry never lines up again. It does if you crank the lid and are okay with the fact that you could never open it again without the aid of a gripper of some sort. Or a friend who has a better grip than you do. So I actually very much like this more than the current offerings from Iroshizuku in terms of the greens. So there is I think there's 3 greens, like they're darker, like Dew on Pine Tree. I don't know. I don't remember what they are. This is not a stream where I do research. That's not what I'm here for. But I like this one more because it's more of a teal than a green, and I'm really into teal. Dragon Jar, if it's already available, why? Are you referring to the ink? I really like this Dominant Industry one, but it has shimmer. And while I really enjoy shimmer, I don't always want it. I would actually prefer to have a non-shimmer version and add shimmer if I want. And then it is kind of a blue-gray, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to be able to buy it in vats, Question from Wendy Sue, Fountain Pen News. Wendy is signed up for casual broad edge calligraphy and also doodle stacking. Now, in casual broad edge calligraphy, we are going to be using parallels. Here are my suggestions for if you're bringing your own parallels for playing with ink in the and pizzazzing, which we will be doing in the workshop. I would say bring light colors that shade well. So I don't know if that helps. Light blues, light purple, like very medium to light saturation. That would helps to bring out the inks very well. And the other thing that I will have is we will have water. We will have cups of water for diluting because that also helps with bringing out the activity of the inks. So, Wendy, I'm still catching up on, I have your message open. I've been very negligent the last couple of weeks. Mostly doing Philly prep, like helping get it ready. And, but yeah, if you have any ink questions or if you want to just run the suggestions by me that you are thinking of bringing for playing with, you just let me know. Okay, what do we think of this one? This one's not bad. Right? Like, this isn't bad. I can live with this. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but you are sheer chaos. And I just can't. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, if I was smart, I would have looked up what Sui Gyoku is, like what the translation is. So maybe one of you can, if you don't mind. It is inky. Wow, that did not spell right. Okay, I'm going to close this bottle now because I am satisfied with that one. I'm going to very gently try to clean this. Okay, it's been relatively cleaned. Next. Do I have an Amazonite Twisby? I do not. It is fortunately not my favorite color. Not favorite enough that I want to buy it. The one that I like is the Persian green and the turquoise, but I don't have the turquoise because it's like one of those, it's one of the ones that I missed, so. Hibachi, how dare you, sir? How dare you sell it? Okay, I'm actually going to change it up. We're going to do Rika next. So this one is a blue, but it's a not just a blue. It's a very, very beautiful blue. We're going to put a little bit of ink on here. I mean, a little bit of water, not ink. Learn how to speak, Ziza. And then we're going to muddle. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. Let's muddle. Let's just muddle. I like that. Muddling. From what I understand, people who make watercolors, they have to mull the ink. The pigment. And so they get Mullers, and they have cute Mullers. And now I want to make watercolors just because I want the cute Mullers. This is Pen Addict Chat, but at night. That is correct. I am not a professional. That's not true. I am not a pen addict professional. Brad is a lovely gentleman, and his chat is so nice. So is mine, but we're like pen addict after dark, I think, because it is 10 p.m. after all. And so things go down. We're still family friendly here because I don't want YouTube to start making me claim my videos are like not safe for work. They are safe for work. Unless you have problems and stuff. Okay, so this one is Rika. Also, I posted on my TikTok yesterday. I don't really TikTok. Nocturnal ink addictions. Yes, that is what it is. I think that's accurate. Sorry. Yeah, no, I posted on TikTok. I don't really use TikTok, but I entered a typing contest because I'm a nerd. And now I just want, like, mechanical keyboards, and I just want to type on them and clickety-clack. And I feel like maybe it would be less expensive of a hobby than fountain pens, but probably not. They take up more space, too, so. Work is not safe for us. No, that is correct. So we have Rika. Also, I'm involved in this as well, which is why I'm pimping it. The Philly show will have a small number of totes, like tote bags, and this is not paying anybody, so when you buy one, you're supporting the show so that the show can survive. And like, you're not paying for someone's trip, you're supporting the show, and for example, paying the fees to book the ballrooms and stuff like that. And they are very cute, in my humble opinion. So that's available on the Philly Pen Show page. And then I am packing my stuff. I have selected my pens. Oh, I really like this one. This blue. Sorry, I've selected my pens. I think I'm going to have to bring this notebook now that I have done stuff to it, because I like what's happening here. And yeah, that's a nice one. It's got a bit of sheen, actually. That's right, Strings and Petals. I have your message open, in fact, while I was trying to clear my desk. So, I don't ignore my texts. I actually read them and then mark them as unread so I remember to go back and look at them properly. This one is like a dark... no, it's a bit like the Konpeki from Iroshizuku, but I think it leans a bit more green. Because if you look in the really shady spots, there's a bit of green in there. So this one's interesting. I'm into this. I can get behind this. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let's we have 2 more left. Oh, yeah. Now I'm kind of sad that these are only 15 mils because I really like these ones so far. And I know they come in the full-size bottles, which I think are 50 or 80. But maybe this is better because realistically, I don't know if I need more. No, I don't need more, but I really like them. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna clean this, which basically involves just doing this in my water thingy. I'm gonna dry it off a little. Okay, Leonardo blue is very beautiful. Banana Talk, I don't even have your phone number, so I can't call and text you. And also, I don't phone people. I get phoned. I get phoned, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I get phoned. I don't mind. I text when I need donuts, and I'm like, if you're out, can you drop off donuts? This one is Seon Gyo. We are going to do a little bit of water again. Now, unfortunately, we've got... This is the downside to B6. I'm going to run out of space. That's fine. We can turn the page. Oh, that's so pretty. This is a nice burgundy. This is what Mont Blanc's burgundy red wishes it was. That's right. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, you know what? I actually took this glass pen out of my Philly pen case, and now I think I'm going to have to pack it again because I'm very much enjoying this as a tool for inky explorations. I don't know. It's really good. This is way better than the... I mean, I have other glass dip pens, and the first one I got was the Germain dip pen, the glass one, and it was just not as nice as this. This design is way better. It's got a little groove for your grip. Really nice length. That's right, Mont Blanc, because I say it the way it's supposed to be said. That's right, I went there. And this one, okay, so this one is Seon Gyo. Very lovely, very legible, like a medium saturation. I like that. You said in vino veritas. Very nice. This is original Tomoe, and I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. We do not know what will come to be of our papers. Iroshizuku. What this glass dip pen? This one is actually from Japan. It is by Tag Stationery, and let me see if I could find it for you. I bought it from the Tag Stationery store. It came in a little kit because I actually wasn't interested in the pen. I bought it because it came with this absolutely redonkulous little, like, glass dish. But here it is. I also bought other things from Tag. It's not like I'm a nut job and just bought a glass dip pen and shipped it across the world. I bought other things that I also did not need. So, yeah. And, but I'm really, really happy with it, and I kind of wish I bought two. Your favorite word is dingleberry. Lord Hibachi, do you know, you might know this, but long-haired cats often get sanitary trims because they can get dingleberries. I don't know if they do this with dogs with long hair, but I'm just saying, maybe you need a sanitary trim where they basically shave the butt floof. Hello. I do have one of the Dominant Industry Mullers. It is very, very cute. I prefer the size of this one. So the back end of this Muller is round, whereas the Dominant Industry one is kind of like a It's kind of squished. It's a bit of a spoon. And it's not, and it's much smaller. This one is definitely more comfortable in size. I do have one of the Dominant Industry ones, like right here in my bag, but you know, I'm never organized enough. I can't. Your girl. Okay. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, this is the Dominant Industry one. It's in here. I shows you. Your Bichon doesn't like them. The sanitary trims. Look how cute they wrapped it. Anyway. Yeah, I have 2 of them because it's glass. So this is the Dominant Industry one. It's extremely cute. But in terms of usage, this one is a much better size. What is a muddler? Well, it's where you like muddle stuff with a solvent or some kind of substance. And often they're used with watercolor pigments. And you're muddling it with the base and like gum arabic. And so you're just kind of mixing it all in. So that is the common use. And now we have adopted it in the fountain pen world. I mean, we've been muddling forever in the fountain pen world. We just use random things for it. And now we have dedicated items, I guess, for it. So, okay, now that has to dry. But while it's drying, we can look at it and talk about it. It's really very nice colors. Very, very, they're rich, very pretty. The Rika looks more blue on the camera than it is in person. It's a bit more green. But I'm very happy with them. I'm really liking them. No, it's not. No, it's a muddler. So this is the end. They say it's for glitter fountain pen ink. So Dominant Industry, for example, in their Pearl series, they have lots of shimmer. And so the idea is that you use this with their ink archive book or their ink swabbing paper, and you just kind of like muddle. Yes, if you're making a mojito, you can muddle the mint leaves. And so, I mean, clearly I'm not doing that because I'm only talking about ink here. Ink and solvents and watercolors. But I also want a small spoon. Thank you. Sorry. What will the spoon have? Like, what will it be for? Is it going to be for, like, absinthe or something else? Okay, this one, the top one has very little sheen. The Rika has some red sheen, and this one has some really nice green sheen. I thought this was going to be brown, and I'm very much into this. So, I'm liking it. I'm going to delicately turn the page. This is going to smear. So I'm going to try to write, I'm going to write upside down so that could try to dry. Yes, I could blot it, but I don't want to ruin the beauty of the sheen. We're going to put a bit of, oh no, I only have soiled water, but that's, oh no, I can't use it because I'm using yellow now. Well, this is the Toro. And we're going to see what this one's like. This is my favorite type of yellow fountain pen ink. I probably should have bought the big bottle of this one. This is very much like the Akkerman Gele Oker van France. And that is my favorite yellow overall. And so it's a very legible yellow. It definitely leans to the orange side. Alternatives could be inks like the Roger & Klingner Helianthus, which is kind of like a marigold yellow. I do believe it is darker than Daikokuten. Yeah, Daikokuten was their anniversary ink. I think it was their 100th anniversary. I'm pretty sure this is darker. More orange. The Daikokuten was a pretty clean yellow. This is more marigold yellow. Okay, so we're going to write this upside down. This is going to be We're photo because that's the bottom of my notebook. Ooh, yeah, I really, really like this one. I should have bought the big bottle of this one. This particular type of yellow is the kind of yellow I burn through pretty quickly because I use it as a base for many other mixings and whatnots and stuffs. It is the color of your raincoat. We should have called it Annabelle's Raincoat Yellow. I don't know what Iroshizuku was thinking. Or Pilot. I don't know if Iroshizuku is like a sub-brand. It's not, right? It's just a series, I think. It looks like saffron. It does. Not the saffron threads, but saffron when it's encountered something. And has spread its cheer. Or whatever. I very much like it. Anyway, just for the record, Blesket, this is not sponsored. I bought these with my pennies, and it's just a really nice experience to be able to go to a store and touch all the stuff. And also, I'm pretty sure Blesket is the best thing about Brampton, Ontario, Canada. And I will not say further, but if you wanted to Google Brampton, you'll probably understand why I say that. It is very joyous, very, very tidy, very nice and organized. Lots of stuff to look, like a very big selection. It's a good size store. Okay, that is almost good enough. Almost. Wendy, if you could try real absinthe, you would, but not the modern dumb absinthe. I mean, if you go to the Dutch pen show, you could probably try real absinthe. I don't know if you'll have to also make it home alive from that experience. Ooh, lemon drop martini with a generous drop of absinthe. Oh, somebody needs to make an ink that is a lemon drop martini. That sounds delightful. I'm going to write that. Lemon. Wait, can we see what I'm doing? Lemon drop martini. I also could have used my kakimori nib for this, but it's already packed in my pen show stuff. I could have taken it out, but it's nice and organized, and I didn't. I did not. That's a nice yellow. I like it. I have not had a lemon drop in a very long time. Yes, I do believe shots of absinthe in between your glasses of white wine in your teens is probably not a North American thing because we are not cool. Did Robert Oster do a drink series? I'm not sure. But as we know, I love things named after food and beverages. Like, I'm very much into that. Okay, I'm going to just close this so I don't knock it over. Okay, so here are the 4 colors. Which one's your favorite? I know, like, they're pretty standard. They're not unusual in the way that like the dominant industry, like the way this moves and behaves. Now that we're done these colors, I can show you this one. But I do believe they're very classic and very attractive. I mean, sometimes you just need classic and attractive. That's what they said about me. I am classic and attractive. So this is a very odd color. And I think the reason I'm attracted to these kinds of colors is because I don't really use them in terms of writing. Like, I don't write sensible things and normal things with them. I'm playing with them and using them as base colors. I use them for a lot of inky color movement, explorations. And so I think that's why these appeal to me more. And this one in particular, I absolutely love. It's very light. Okay, I have done a full serial inker episode on Diamine's Celadon Cat, which is very similar to this. This is Dominant Industries' take on it. So this one is, let me see. This one is, first of all, it's quite dry, but that's okay. That's okay because we are literally pouring it on the page. Gordio. Celadon. So the shimmer is kind of like a pinky white. It's not a obnoxious color of shimmer. I probably should buy another bottle of this because this one's halfway done already. That's what happens when you eyedropper. It's not my fault. I'm going to close it before I knock it over. I'm not a fan of the bottle shape. They look really cute, but they're very tippable. It's a little risky. Okay, let's clean that. I can catch up with what you guys are ramblings about. Welcome, Inks and Anchors. How does the yellow compare with Fabulous? Oh, well, Fabulous is Gourmet Pen's Fabulous. The question is, do I have it on my desk? I don't have it on my desk. You would think I would. I just, let me see. Oh, here. I think I have some in here. Yes, I do. I have some in a sample vial. Nobody cares about my life story in that regard. I have it in a sample vial because this was my ink sample, like ink baggie I was going to take to Philly. So we can answer your question. How does it compare to Fabulous? We're going to find out right now. Okay. Ooh, Fabulous is darker already. It's more of a, like a honey yellow, like a darker honey yellow. Whereas the Toro is like the marigold type of yellow. I don't know what the Fabulous kind of yellow is besides Fabulous. Somebody else help me out here. Help me with this description. Listen, Wendy, if you don't bring ink or any pens, here's what happens. The rule of pen shows applies. You cannot be at a pen show with no pens and no ink. So you have no choice but to buy some. That is what I operate on. I go to pen shows sometimes, not always, but sometimes, with nothing. Or like 1 or 2 pens in a pen roll of 6. And then it's insane that you have an empty pen roll. So then I buy pens. That's what it is. But no, you don't need to bring ink because either someone else will buy ink and be excited to share it with you, or you will just be able to ink your pen from someone else's bottle, or you'll get yourself something. You know, I'm bringing also 20 pens, probably more. That is my reduced version. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good sign or if that means I have problems. I'm driving. I'm not driving. I am being driven. And so I don't really need to worry about the space of it. And still I'm trying to be sensible. Okay, so this is Fabulous. Let me just do one more dip. And then we can write a little bit. These are 10 ml ink samples. 10 mils. This one is, in case you don't know, if you're unfamiliar, we here are Gourmet Pens. Gourmet Pens has a small little stationery shop of curated goodies and special collaborations. This one is an inky collaboration with Epitome. And it is called Fabulous. And I named it Fabulous because it is fabulous. And when I was picking the yellow that I wanted, I recall that I wanted it to be legible, very legible. And so I think they did a good job with it. Obviously, because I said yes. I said, yes, I want this yellow. So they are very different yellows, to answer your question, inks and anchors. They're very different. And not to toot my own horn, but mine comes in a cute little bag, which I don't have to show you. But you can see it on the shop page. Whereas the Iroshizuku, although it may be legendary and incredible, does not come with a cute little bag. Which is obviously a deal breaker if you're sane and sensible. Okay, let's see. I have to be really careful when I do whippings with my glass pens. So you don't let it go flying or accidentally misjudge how close to the page you are or something like that. You need both things. Yeah, definitely. Look how cute this is. This is cute. But this is really nice too. Also, it's got Gourmet Pens on it. And it is called Fabulous. Which is me. Yeah. If you are going to the Philly show and you would like to order anything from the shop, you can use the code Philly2025 and it'll remove shipping and I will bring your order for you for hand delivery. Some people charge for the hand service. Nope, that's not what I wanted to say. That doesn't sound right. What Coach bag? I do not have a Coach bag. My stuff goes in a rickshaw where fountain pen and ink goods should go. That's not true. I do have a Coach bag. But I don't use it for pen shows because I need more space and more violence available. Hello, Luke. Welcome. Please tell me that pen sold. The one. I have been stalking your page and trying to resist because I need to be able to go to Philly and be able to pay for food and my hotel bill. And I kept looking and, I hope it's gone. From your Nothing But Hobble Creek drop. Oh, it's still available. What are people thinking? The hand service is also service. I should be charging a premium for my hand service, quite frankly. Can somebody else buy this so I don't? And also, or you could buy it for me if you want. I'm just saying. It glows in the dark, which is pretty much all I need. That's all I need to know. I'm pretty sure my bestest girlfriend is now in the room. Bestest girlfriend because I can't remember the term that we came up with, like hetero life partners but committed for life and pay double for my hand service. Oh god. The thing is, if YouTube ever actually listened to this, they'd be like, okay, this person needs to be marking this as not appropriate for children. And I'll be like, no, that's not the hand service. We're just talking about me delivering goods in my hands. But I guess that's not any better necessarily. Quite possibly. Okay. That was me typing, sorry. Okay. Extramarital committed life partner. That's correct. I am not. Yeah, I'm the extramarital committed life partner. I like it. So, okay, here's what we have. We have 2 pages, and I very, very much like all of the colors we have played with here. I think B6 is the perfect size for the camera. I've tried to use A5, but then I've got to be really far away and you can't really see the details. And then I think anything smaller is too small, but I feel like this is good. A manual analog arrival. Oh my god. I am so glad that we keep the live chat replay on. I just want to read you a comment because you guys might not have seen this. This is on my YouTube, and this was on the video. This was Gourmet Pens and Friends with our very own Lord Hibachi. Now, the comment is, this episode had me laughing out loud multiple times. Your expressions are so much fun, especially when Lord Hibachi told you how much ink that massive pen holds. Usually I X out the chat replay, but I won't be doing that on your live videos anymore. Your followers are fabulous and fun, and I wish I could buy them all a drink of their choice for how much joy they brought me this evening. So I feel like that's a group effort, and I need to thank all of you for joining in the chat. And I mean, you make me laugh. You make me question my life choices. All sorts of things happen, but the fact that somebody who does not watch chat replays sent a message to say that your comments, all of you guys made their evening is incredible. So yes, you are wonderful. Just thank you all. It's a blast. And I feel like, what's the point of, I mean, there's really no point in doing anything if we're not having fun while we're doing it, right? I think. Just saying. I just saw. Oh! Which one of you bought the pen? If it's not a gift for me because I'm magnificent, I might have to hunt them down. And not. I don't know. Do another kind of hand service. Like, a different hand service. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm very happy. I cannot believe that one was left, because that was the one that, oh my gosh. The material glows in the dark, people. If it glows in the dark, it doesn't even matter. It could be the ugliest pen on the planet and I would get it, but it's not. I'm very into that color. No, don't divulge customer details. Wendy Sue has new stickers for Philly. Oh, that's awesome. I'm very excited. Wendy Sue, can you tell us about yourself? I mean, we've done a Gourmet Pens and Friends video, but can you tell us about yourself, like, here in the chat? What will your stickers be? Also, Wendy Sue will be helping me in the Stitch and Nib Wipe workshop, and by helping me I mean doing it, as in she has the skill and I don't. So I am excited about it. What am I doing? I just grabbed a random sample off the desk. This is what's left in it, so it's really useless and I don't know what it is. It's not labeled. Shocker. Ziza not labeling her samples. I'm gonna just put ink from desk and hopefully I can figure it out. I don't know what it is. I was smelling it because some inks have a very distinct smell and you can often categorize based on that, but I don't know. Listen, the Philly show, I'm very biased because it started out where one of my very, very good friends kind of took it over with Franklin Christoph, and they both organized the show together. And it's a lot of work, and I just started getting involved in helping because they asked me for help. And like, this is not a paid service. This is really just a joy thing. And even before then, it was my favorite show. The show is so comforting and welcoming. It's really nice. I'm very, very happy. Like, it's a great show. I'm happy to go to it. It's fantastic. Okay, we got 2 questions. Dustin, when is my Gourmet Pens and Friends episode? We can absolutely do this. We will make this happen. I'm probably not going to have another episode till after Philly, so it's going to be in February, but we will make this happen. And, okay, let me see here. What nib size is this one? I'm pretty sure that this was the medium. I don't know if my... I'm pretty sure it's a... Wait, it might say it on the... Yeah, it'll say it on this thing. Yeah, it's a medium. So, fantastic. Wendy Sue, a mom and singer and photographer and pen and ink enthusiast. So, that's pretty incredible. I cannot sing. I admire anybody who is able to sing and has the guts to do it. I can talk about all sorts of nonsense publicly and online, but singing? No skill there. Can't do that. Now you all want to be on Gourmet Pens and Friends. We should just do like a conjoined mass episode. It would be absolute chaos. We would surely break the internet. Guaranteed. Without a doubt. Most likely. So, I don't know, we should do that. But we should do it in person. Like, we should do it where we are live streaming in person for all the people who don't get to hang out with us and understand our cool factor. And then we can invite the guy who was upset that I didn't edit out 3 minutes of rambling. And we can say, this is your punishment, I think. John, that is really very... I love the way that you caught on to that. Because I asked Wendy to tell us about herself, and she tells us the things that are things that occupy her life, like the things that she does in her life. And John, you catch on to something that is not something that occupies her life, being a caring and kind person. You're pointing out that is just her, like, that's like her basal state is kind and caring. I love that. I like that because this kind of stuff is really important, that we remember who we are and what kind of people we are. Otherwise, none of this is for anything. So we have to remember these things. I agree, though. She is a very caring and kind person. Incredibly. I mean, you all are. You're all pretty fantastic. I have to say. I'm not biased. That's not true. I am biased, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. Look at this amazing skill. I can't even say it with a straight face. I just really like how the ink moves on the paper. This ink is miraculously... I labeled this sample vial. I'm really glad, John, that she helped you. I mean, yeah, that's really fantastic. Like, she is... I mean, so are you. Just so we know. Like, you are also amazing. But this is really awesome. This is so good. It is a good... It's a good space. It's a good place. I like getting to hang out with you guys and learning from you or being disturbed by you or laughing from the insane things you say or all of the above. Like, why not? It could be more than one thing. Sailor. I'm just writing down the ink name because this is the one that I actually know. This one is Sailor 143. So this is from their studio line. It is very delightful. I'm a big fan of this one. I might need another bottle because this is all I've got left. If you were me, what would you buy from Gourmet Pens right now? Like, from the shop? Because there's tons of things, obviously, but I would say a couple of things. I would get the Ink Institute Ice Fog. So I'm just thinking of if you want like things that are really unusual or outstanding in some way because they're different. Yeah, so the Ink Institute Ice Fog and the Watermelon Slushy, as well as, I'm trying to find my Ice Fog. Watermelon Slushy, the Fabulous, and the Criminal are all in the Epitome Inks series. The Berry Pie, Lord Hibachi, my LB5 is absolutely not $1,000. That's my retirement fund in a fashion. So this is Ice Fog. It is a very weird ink. It is one of those, it's one of those that you look at it and think, okay, that's going to be this color. And then it does all sorts of bizarre things. So here it's kind of like a blue-gray. And depending on the application, it turns pink. Here's some more blue. Like it is one of the weirdest inks ever, and it's so fantastic. I am obviously biased, but I really love it, and I really believe that this one is something that's not really available out there. Like it's not like, oh, it's a blue that is similar to this and this. It's something totally different, and I really think it's quite special. So we've got, so this would be, let's write these down for you. So this is Ice Fog. We have the Epitome Fabulous. The Watermelon Slushy is pretty wild. It is a beautiful watermelon pink. Very rich in pinkness. And the Criminal is a beautiful purple. So, but again, I'm a little biased. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. And if you need a home for your Opus 88, I would totally pick up one of the demonstrators, the Coloro, the GP Swirl. One of these. It's got the splat on top. How many Opuses do you know of that have that awesomeness? And also it's Opus 88 in my pink, and it says Gourmet pens on it in my pink. I'm very biased. I keep having to stop myself from taking them for myself because I'm like, oh, I have another parallel. I just need a pen for it. Oh, I should just take another Opus. Now I need to bring Ice Fog with me. I need to put it, I have it in this pen, but I feel like I need another one. Like, this is not enough ink. I need a giant capacity. Yes, I need a giant capacity. Well, hello, Joan. Welcome. Oh, the Grey J. I don't have any Grey J inked. I've been preparing for the show. I've been trying to actually empty my pens and clean them out. And I've been doing pretty well in it, I must say. So my Grey J is empty. But here's Ice Fog. It's really odd. So on Tomo, this is what it looks like. On like copy paper, it's more of just a gray. And it's just a really strange ink, very light, and you might think that it might not be legible because it's so light. It's very, very legible. It's just a really odd color. But really, any of my Ink Institutes are pretty fantastic. I mean, I've spent weeks and weeks and weeks, and actually months, coming up with the ideas and the descriptions and sending Ink Institute inspiration and details of what I'm looking for. I mean, clearly I'm not the one doing the work. Like, they have created the inks, but they have gone back and forth, and we've come up with some really cool stuff. So, will I restock the Dark Unicorn? Yes, I will. It'll probably be another like 2 months before all the unicorns and the ravens come in. But because Bennu is working on them, but we being the shop will very definitely have a restock. I was trying to find them. I'm so organized. Anyway, I was trying to find them so I could show anyone who doesn't know what they are, but we're gonna have to just take a pass on that because I don't know. They're somewhere in here. Anyway, it has been an hour, and while I could go on for more hours, I would like to let you go to bed, or do whatever. So I just wanted to keep it like I just like to have a cool hangout with you guys. And it had been a while, and I was a little hesitant because I wasn't sure if I was able to amuse and entertain, but I'm very excited to be back here with you. And so this week coming up, I will be gone for the weekend. On Monday, I will schedule a live because we will do a post-Philly kind of debrief to assess if I bought anything. I'm going to try to not because I don't need anything, but we'll try. And for everyone I will see in Philly, I'm looking forward to it very much. And please check out the Philly Pen Show website for seminars and all sorts of fun things that we have going on, and safe travels to get there. So thank you all. Thank you so much for joining me on this Monday night. It's made me feel really good. So I hope I can, I don't know, I hope I can reciprocate in some way to you. And take care. And we'll chat. I mean, I'm online, I've got my Instas, but I'll see you next Monday, same time, same place for a hangout. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.